In a moment that no one expected yet many fans secretly hoped for, Tian Xuning and Ziyu delivered one of the most unforgettable backstage scenes of the year. Their emotional exchange, witnessed only by a handful of staff members but now reverberating across fan communities worldwide, has sparked a tidal wave of speculation, excitement, and heartfelt reactions. What began as a seemingly ordinary post-performance cooldown unfolded into something far more intimate and meaningful. For months, both artists have remained tight-lipped about their relationship, often offering polite deflections when pressed by interviewers. Yet on this particular night, under the glow of soft backstage lights and the fading echoes of a roaring audience, the truth finally surfaced. According to insiders, the tension between the two performers had been building throughout the event. Not a negative tension, but the unmistakable emotional charge of two people who have been holding back something profound. Fans had long suspected a deeper bond behind their playful exchanges, lingering eye contact, and subtle on-stage chemistry, but neither Tian Xuning nor Ziyu had ever ventured beyond friendly acknowledgement until now. The moment reportedly began when Tian Xuning, still slightly breathless from the encore performance, approached Ziyu in the hallway leading to the dressing rooms. The atmosphere was charged with post-show adrenaline, staff bustling around them, but the two seemed locked in their own world. Several crew members noticed Tian Xuning hesitating before finally saying, in a soft and trembling voice, "There's something I've needed to tell you." Ziyu, visibly surprised but attentive, set aside the water bottle in their hand and turned fully toward Tian Xuning. The next few seconds, witnesses say, felt almost cinematic, silent, suspended, electric. "I didn't know how to say this before," Tian Xuning began, "but being on stage with you tonight made everything clearer. I care about you. More than I ever admitted even to myself." Those present described Ziyu's reaction as a mix of shock and relief, as though they had been waiting for those exact words. After a brief moment of stunned silence, Ziyu stepped closer and responded with a quiet intensity, "I've felt the same way for a long time. I was just afraid to say it first." That single exchange has now set social media ablaze. Within hours, fan hashtags surged to the top of trending lists, with fans celebrating the emotional honesty many had been anticipating. Clips of the two interacting during the concert's finale, hand brushes, shared smiles, and a lingering embrace have resurfaced as fans form their own timelines and theories about how long these feelings have been growing. Following the backstage confession, the two artists reportedly spent several minutes talking privately in a quiet corner near the wardrobe racks. While details of this longer conversation remain undisclosed, sources say it was deep, emotional, and incredibly honest. One staff member described the moment as two people finally letting themselves be seen. What makes this revelation even more compelling is the history of small, easily overlooked moments leading up to it. During past interviews, Tian Xuning often praised Ziyu's dedication, calling them inspiring and someone I trust completely. Ziyu, in turn, frequently expressed admiration for Tian Xuning's creativity and kindness, though always within the boundaries of professional courtesy. Fans, however, noticed the glimmers of something deeper: the softened tone, the shy smiles, the quiet pauses before answering questions about each other. In the hours after the event, representatives for both artists declined to issue formal comments, stating only that the two value their privacy and mutual respect. This measured response has only fueled curiosity, though many supporters have chosen to focus on expressing their joy rather than demanding further details. Behind the scenes, those who have worked closely with the duo over the past year describe their relationship as built on strong friendship, mutual support, and shared artistic passion. "They've always balanced each other," one choreographer noted. "Where one is anxious, the other calms. Where one is doubtful, the other encourages." You don't see that kind of connection often, not in this industry. Industry observers now speculate what this revelation may mean for future collaborations. Some suggest that the two may explore joint music projects, given their undeniable on-stage chemistry and complementary strengths. Others note that the emotional transparency they've shown could lead to richer artistic expression, possibly opening doors to new storytelling concepts in performing arts. Fans attending the event described the overall atmosphere as electric even before the backstage revelation. The concert itself was a celebration of artistry, teamwork, and emotional storytelling. Now, in hindsight, many attendees are revisiting their recordings and memories of the night, claiming they sensed something different, an added layer of emotional intensity, especially during the duet segment where the two performed a slow, heartfelt ballad. One fan wrote on social media, "I didn't know why I felt so emotional watching them tonight. Now everything makes sense." Another shared, "Their voices blended differently. Their expressions felt personal. It wasn't just performance, it was confession in musical form." While it remains to be seen how Tian Xuning and Ziyu will navigate public attention in the coming weeks, many of their followers are already declaring this moment as one of the year's most touching revelations. Rather than treating it as a scandal or gossip, fans seem united in celebrating the bravery involved in expressing genuine feelings, especially in an industry where vulnerability is often guarded. "This isn't drama," one supporter wrote. "It's two people being honest. And it's beautiful." As the world waits for the next chapter in this unfolding story, one thing is clear: the backstage confession has rewritten the narrative surrounding Tian Xuning and Ziyu. No longer just a dynamic performance duo, they have now become a symbol of emotional courage and authenticity. Whether or not they choose to address the moment publicly in the near future, the memory of that quiet, heartfelt exchange, two artists standing in the dim glow of backstage lights, finally speaking the words they had held inside, will continue to resonate. For many, this is more than just entertainment news. It is a reminder that even in the most demanding, high-pressure environments, genuine connection can find a way to surface. And sometimes, it does so in the most surprising and unforgettable ways. Tian Xuning and Ziyu may remain private about their next steps, but the world now watches with newfound admiration and a fiercely beating collective heart.